let's recap how to add translation to our validation inside this with message method. First, you just cut this string and go to translation files and add it. And let's give it a proper key, for example, book ID validation, like this. And just take the key and go to validator. And instead of passing the message as a string here, no, we're going to add a function here that take the value and destruct the request and return request.t. This t refer to translation and just add the key here. So step number one, instead of passing a string message, we pass a function that return translation over this message. And step number two is adding this key inside translation files. We've added it in English. Let's add it in German. Like this. And ask ChatGPT to translate this line. So you can go to ChatGPT and tell him, translate this line for German and Arabic. And please don't change the keys. Now here's the German version. So let's paste it here. And here's the Arabic version. So let's paste it here. Like this. Now we are done with ID validation. Let's go to our update validation. So if you have a look at update validation here, you're going to see that we got this message before. So if you open English, look, we got it here. Book name must be between 5 and 100 characters. So we can copy the value of it. And instead of passing it as a string, we're going to add a function here with value and destruct the request and just return rec.t and pass the key. Here's for book length. Here for the price, we got here also this price range validation here. So we can copy this key. And instead of passing it as a string, we're going to pass a function with value and destruct the request and return rec.translation of this key. And for count in stock, we got also this key here, stock range validation. So let's just copy it. And instead of passing it as a string, we're going to pass a function that take the value and destruct the request and just return rec.t with our translation key. And finally, the image validation URL, we're going to go and copy this key here. And instead of passing it like string, we're going to pass it as a function, take the value and destruct the request and return request.t with our value. Now let's press save and let's test our update bug. So let's go to our update and let's try to press send. Look, we got here book must be a valid MongoDB object ID. Let's try to add translations here, for example, German, and press send. Look, Buch ID muss eine gültige MongoDB object ID sein. So now our localization is working perfectly.